Yosef is drawn out of prison and he crashes the scene. Here he is in the palace of Paro with the wisest men of Egypt. And all of these wise men are unable to interpret the dreams of Paro. Paro explains to them that he has a dream. He has a dream with cows, heavy cows, skinny cows, the skinny cows eating the heavier cows. He has a dream with ears of grain, scrawny ones, full ones, healthy ones, the scrawny ones eating the healthier ones. And no one can figure out what the dream means. And Yosef arrives on the scene, and many point out that already in the first sentence, Paro knew that Yosef's interpretation was correct. Vayomer Yosef el Paro, Yosef says to Paro, Chalom Paro echadhu. The dream of Paro is one. All of the other interpreters assumed that the cows and the ears of grain represented two different dreams, and they each gave two distinct interpretations. But Yosef realized the dream was one. He was able to solve the puzzle, and Paro was satisfied by the answer. So what exactly tipped Yosef off? How did he know? How did he make this realization that there was really only one dream? Now, I'm not here to make light of the fact that Yosef clearly had divine inspiration. Certainly the hand of God was involved in Yosef being able to rise to second in command in Egypt. But the Hoberman points out that it's actually quite simple how Yosef understood that the dreams of Paro were one. How did Yosef realize that the two dreams were actually one? Says the Hoberman, Yosef realized this because Paro told him explicitly. Points out the Hoberman that when Paro speaks to Yosef, he tells him, Chalom chalamti, I dreamed a dream, in the singular, one dream. And he tells him, Tishma chalom liftor oso, listen to my dream to interpret it. He tells him, B'chalomi, in my dream, I stood at the river. And the Hoberman goes through these verses and shows that in each and every time that Paro is referring to his dreams, he's speaking to Yosef in the singular. He tells him it was one dream. So what did everybody else do wrong? They didn't listen. The other interpreters were not listening to Paro. Paro was telling him the images and he was using the singular. He was telling them, I'm telling you guys, it's one dream. But nobody listened. They came up with their razzle-dazzle explanations. They used the two images to mean two different things. And Paro wasn't satisfied. Yosef simply listened. He listened to what Paro was telling him, and he interpreted the dream. He realized the dreams were one, and Paro was satisfied. Finally, someone who can hear me out. We live in a world where it's very difficult to listen. As someone is speaking to me, I can feel my phone vibrating in my pocket. I know I have other things to do. My mind is wandering. I'm already preparing my response. The lesson from Yosef is that to achieve power, or even not to achieve power, but to be effective in this world, to be good communicators, the first step is to listen. If we're able to listen to the words that people are telling us, we'll be able to have a response that they will find satisfying. I wish you all a wonderful Shabbos and a happy last few hours of Hanukkah.